Now let's focus on the formula for double angle here. Cos 2 alpha is equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared alpha. So we can rearrange this formula, make this as your subject. So bring it to your left hand side. So 2 sine squared alpha is equal to 1 minus cos 2 alpha. Next, let's divide both sides with 2. So you are left with sine squared alpha is equal to 1 over 2, 1 minus cos 2 alpha. So now, if you have something with sine squared alpha, you can substitute it with this value here. Half in bracket 1 minus cos 2 alpha. Next, let's focus on this double angle formula. Cos 2 alpha is equal to 2 cos squared alpha minus 1. So now, let us make this as the subject here. So 2 cos squared alpha is equal to cos 2 alpha plus 1. Or I can write it as 1 plus cos 2 alpha. So now let's divide both sides here with 2. So we will left with cos squared alpha is equal to half 1 plus cos 2 alpha. So after this, if you have something with cos squared alpha, you can substitute it with this value here, half in bracket 1 plus cos 2 alpha. Next, if you combine these two values here, you are able to get the value for tangent squared alpha, because tangent squared alpha is equal to sine squared alpha over cos squared alpha. So let me write here, tangent squared alpha is equal to sine squared alpha, let's substitute the value, divide with cos squared alpha. So let's take this value here. Now let's cancel out this value half here. Therefore, we can conclude that tangent squared alpha is equal to 1 minus cos 2 alpha over 1 plus cos 2 alpha. Please take note that all of this value here is not given in your formula list. You need to derive it on your own. So this is the value for sine squared alpha, this is the value for cos squared alpha, and this is the value for tangent squared alpha.